Does it make your willy tingle?
Yeah. Yes, it goes straight down though. Doesn't it? It goes straight down.
Yeah.
It's like at the base
so
though.
glad
It's
that
like
isn't
at the
just me.
base.
I can count.
No,
I can
it's just a
cancel that
weird
appointment
thing.
next week now.
My belly button makes me tingle.
Hello and welcome along. It's Killer Rabbit Podcast, everybody. Yeah. Woo. I can't hear you in the back. Cheer a little louder. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Cool. I've got no soundboard. Oh, there we go. So it's Killer Rabbit Podcast, and we're doing this remotely. We can no longer...
Remoting rabbits.
Yeah, remoting rabbits. TM, we can no longer touch each other or anything like that. We're all in our separate little places, and we've all got loads of stuff going on at the minute. You may have seen on the social media that we're very busy rabbits, very busy bunnies.
Very busy.
For at least this week, maybe the next few weeks, we're going to change things up a little bit, make things a bit easier on ourselves, and ask you to do all the fucking work. So this is Killer Rabbit Podcast. There may not be any alternative news in Yorkshire's #1 alternative news podcast, but who gives a shit? I'm Sam. I'm joined remotely by Mr. Adam Chase, everybody.
Hello.
I would press the button on the soundboard, but we're remote. We don't have any soundboard.
We don't need no cheering. They don't know where to go. There'll be some people at yours. There'll be some people at mine. There'll be some people at Benson's. It'd sound terrible.
It's confusing when you split the audience up into 3 places.
Exactly. You don't want to do that.
Speaking of Benson, he's right there.
Over there.
Hello.
There he is down there. I'm pointing on the Zoom chat here. We're on Zoom and some other software. And Benson is going to be our
We've thrown it
soundboard,
right back
apparently.
to 2020.
Yeah, it's like being locked down again, isn't it?
Shh, don't mention the event.
But that's not why we're remote.
We don't talk about the event.
We're not the event.
We're not in quarantine.
Yeah, so as mentioned on social media, we've all got a lot going on at the moment. I'm sure that's piqued some of your interest, and you're probably thinking, what's going on? What's possibly happening? Well, one thing...
Nothing.
Although you know what, you
podcast.
nosy bastards.
Just live things.
We're all friends here now. I think we can share. So Benson has run away with the circus. That's one thing.
Yep.
How's that going?
It's going quite well, thank you.
It's
There's no
interesting
cows
that you're
here,
the
but we do
bearded
have-
lady. So I think it's a good gig for you. But
It's because
just
I
find
have the
it's
tits
interesting.
and part of a beard. I'm actually the partly bearded lady.
The partly
with a
bearded
penis.
lady.
But the hippos are quite interesting, and the clowns are very scary.
Hippos at a circus.
I thought they'd recruited you as a cat tamer.
A cat tamer.
Yeah, working your way up to the lions.
You got to start small. I think
start
it's
off with a house
moles
cat.
first, though, Sam. I think it's moles before cats.
It's actually worms. You start off with worms. at
Worm
first.
taming.
It's a steady but surely promotional journey, career path up to lion tamer.
What tools do you need to tame a worm?
Well, certain parts of this are trade secrets, so I'm not allowed to tell you. But as long as you've got a piece of string, doesn't matter how long, because you can't answer that.
I was going to ask.
I beat you to it, didn't I? That's the best thing about latency. I can beat you to your own punchline now. So you need a piece of string, doesn't matter how long, 2 blades of grass. Now, you'll be surprised what the grass is used for, so I'll loop back to that in a moment. This whole episode now is about worm taming. And you also need a bigger worm, which is really how it all started. Yeah.
Like a snake?
No. A snake's a snake.
Oh, is
A
it?
spade's a spade.
It's a big
and
worm. It's a big
It's a
worm.
worm. So the grass is actually
a worm
used.
is just a worm.
You stroke the pieces of grass together, and it makes a supersonic.
I thought these were
high-pitched
trade
noise.
secrets.
This part I'm allowed to legally tell you. The rest of it I'm not.
Okay,
And it makes the
right. What
noise that
happens
a
in the
worm
rest of
makes. Well, I can't tell you that. Family secrets, not family. Trade
it?
secrets.
Family secrets. Are you a family of worm herders?
He comes from a long line of worm tamers, does Benson.
So they all keep saying, I'm going to get promoted to be a cat tamer, but I'm fine with the worms. Moles I can do, but Definitely not lions. That's far too boring of a job. Worms are way more interesting.
That's what the punters are paying for, though, isn't it? The worm taming. It's exciting stuff.
Well, you've heard of a flea market. This is a worm show.
Just a worm show. How many worms do you usually tame in? Like, how long does it take you to tame one worm?
What do you mean? How many? Just one? They're
You
a
just
handful.
tame one worm, what, like a day?
No,
a handful
but for
of
its whole
worms?
life. No. A worm is a handful metaphorically.
No, I mean, yeah, of course you tame it for its whole life. I mean, do you
Just one. You
tame
can't
one
give attention
worm a
to
day?
anything.
How,
You
what's the
can't give
show then?
attention
If
to
you're out
anything else.
in front of a crowd,
Taming the
how
worm.
yeah. So how many worms do you just one a day?
It's William the
So
worm.
you tame the same worm every day.
Yeah,
I
you give it-
don't
you
think
give it-
it's very tame, then, is it?
You give it a small amount of methamphetamine just before you go out on stage. It wriggles about crazy, bites people, and slithers around, worms its way around, if you will. And
I
then
think it's a snake, Sam.
and it's not a snake. It does not have poisonous fangs.
So what do you do
does
once
have
it
poisonous fangs.
once it is tamed? Do you then move on to another one?
That's the
or-
end of the show. And then tomorrow, I give it more meth. And we do the whole cycle again. The best thing about a circus is you move on. So once people have paid their ticket price, you fuck off somewhere else. You know, like snake oil salesman. This is worm taming salesmanship.
I think the point that Adam's making is if you have to retame the worm every night, then it was never tame in the first place. Things don't just
You're
flip
just
flam
like
from
tame
tame to
a
it's-
worm
it's-
every day.
Worm
and
taming
failing
is present
miserably.
tense. So you're taming it at the point of the show. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not worm.
but then
it's not
the
worm
next day, if
tamed.
that same worm is then not tamed, surely you did a shit job. Temporary
No,
taming.
because then it's another show of taming.
So you have
It's
to
not the worm
retame the
tame
worm
show.
daily. So
It's
I
not the-
don't
it's
think
not the
it's very
chilled
tame.
out-
If I had to
it's not the chilled out worm
tame
show.
a cat every day, that'd be horrific.
Cats are different. Cats are a completely different species, genus, everything.
Yes, they are. Well
You
done.
know, the mammals, for one.
This is a man
Or
who knows a lot
feline,
about
feline mammals.
worm taming.
Taming
Anyway,
worm
we-
ears.
I feel we need to move
Full
on. So
family, isn't it?
a big shout out to our lovely listeners and friends and supporters who've given us lots of topics and questions and things to talk about, which is going to be the basis of at least this episode. So thank you very much for getting in touch. If there is anything you would like us to talk about, or any questions or any suggestions or topics that you've got, get in touch with us at Killer Rabbit Pod on the socials or killerrabbitpodcast@gmail.com. I think Adam and Benson have both selected a question or topic of choice from those that were sent in. But before we get into any of that, I've got something incredibly exciting here. So we've
What have you
received...
got? Have you got to listen?
Incredibly. What sort of scale is this on? Is
You're-
incredibly
honestly,
the best scale of the scale, or what?
You're going to be so excited. So, one of our lovely listeners and friends from the Channel 84 Variety podcast, of which I am a big fan, great podcast, go check it out, loads of great features, cool guys, go check it out now. They've sent us some post.
They have not.
They have?
Someone send us
They've
something.
actually, but what? To whom's address?
Well, did it come to yours, Benson?
Well, look, I'm in the circus now.
Yeah.
The Royal Mail does not find the circus.
Exactly. How do you think I know about this? And
It could have gone to
I
Adams.
think it went somewhere else,
Yeah.
and then you just came across it.
I just
in the
happened
street
upon
and
it.
were like, that says Killer Rabbit Podcast on it.
Did they send it to the POO box as
The
discussed in
POO
episode
box.
31?
They did. Now, the exciting part is
We've actually got posts. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
it's a live unboxing. I've got no idea what's in here.
damn.
But apparently there's something for each of us. It's pretty exciting.
Well, that
isn't it?
doesn't help. The first time we go remote and you've got something for all of us. Fucking tip it. Nice one. Channel Variety 84 podcast show. Did I get that right? I do like them guys. They're pretty cool.
Look, I'm showing
look.
this to the screen now. It's well
Yo,
packaged. It's
Sam,
well
don't use a
sealed.
knife. Don't
He's just going to
point the
stab
knife
himself
towards you
on
for
camera.
fuck's
Watch.
sake. Has nobody ever taught you knife safety? Because you don't do it towards your limb or body.
Why are you
do
holding
away,
it that
usually.
way?
Because I've got,
Yeah.
I can't
Turn
I've
the
got no
blade
purchase.
around. Turn the
Turn the
blade
fucking
facing
blade.
the other
There you
way.
go. He's packaged it too
Good
well.
God, man. She's got
What-
no
what-
knife skills.
What if it's a bomb or anthrax? Or...
Then at least we're not in your house.
That's a good point. Anthrax can suck.
You will
can
be in
suck.
quarantine after this.
It can. It depends.
Depends
if
how much you
breathe in or not.
inhale.
I'm in, guys. I'm in.
He's in.
That's what.
I hope you're digging this live Foley.
Can you put the knife down now, please?
No, he's still got a little bit to undo. Oh, he's stabbed himself.
Yeah, just stabbed myself. Just a little bit, though. Hope it's worth
Are you
it.
bleeding?
Only slightly. Only slightly. Here we go.
See what he's
He's lost
done.
his finger.
He's got no fucking.
If they've
knife
sent him a
skill
first
at
aid
all.
kit, that was genius. Make the package too hard to
Good
open and
idea.
send a first
That's
aid
why they
kit.
packaged it so hard. Ooh, what's the first
The
thing?
first thing
It
is
says Killer Rabbit Podcast. That's some nice handwriting.
Excellent
as well.
cursive. Yeah, it's very
I like
nice.
them
Very nice
R's.
handwriting.
oh,
The R
Yeah,
in that
big
P
fan.
is beautiful.
the R and the P are very similar. Let's have a look.
Posh boys, aren't they?
Says, okay, dear Killer Rabbit Pod, we hope you enjoy this gift. We also hope it arrives in one piece. Our usual delivery pigeon is a bit of a twat. Thank you for the
We
great
know about
podcast.
delivery pigeons.
You guys are bloody hilarious. Bloody hilarious. isn't it?
Whee, thank you.
They're not Australian.
Keep up the good work. From Rob and Tom, the Channel 84 Variety Podcast.
Thanks,
Yes.
Rob and Tom.
Thank you so much.
The photo cells are a bit
'Cause-
janky, so they don't always work. But special thanks to Matt at Pint of Cthulhu podcast for pointing me towards the soundboards. I still don't know what's in here.
Ooh.
Hang on. So 2 podcasts have got involved with this.
Yeah.
I feel so popular right now. I feel like
I
the
know.
popular kid at school.
So item number 1, beautifully wrapped in bubble. Well, item number 1 is bubble wrap because everybody loves bubble wrap,
Ah,
right?
the best.
Oh, we
item
don't
in
get the
box,
bubble
isn't
wrap.
You can have a bit of a.
it? No, I'm
hear it?
sad.
We do make our own sound effects.
Oh my
Can you hear
god,
it
that
popping?
ASMR.
Oh, it's good, isn't it? Good
Can you
stuff.
tell what it is yet?
Oh my good
Beautiful,
lord! Look
beautiful.
at this.
What is it? Oh my god, that's
No.
amazing! That is a trash talk.
It's a killer.
Killer Rabbit wheelie bin. Like a small one, but yeah.
That says
and it's got
hashtag
our
trash
logo
talk
on it, and
on
it
it.
says hashtag trash talk.
And
That's
our
cool as
logo.
fuck. That is dope.
That
It
is
says open
incredible.
me
I
as
didn't
well,
even know you
doesn't
could get a wheelie.
It does say oh. Oh my god! When you open it, it's got the trash talk theme.
Oh, that's cool as fuck! This is the greatest thing ever.
Who needs a soundboard?
Now we've got the sound effect.
That's the most thoughtful gift
I
I've
know.
ever
This
known
is
anybody
so
get.
fucking cool.
Incredible.
We sent someone a dildo. That was pretty thoughtful.
a signed dildo. It was signed.
So just for clarity, it
That's
is
true.
a working small wheelie bin with our logo
It's like a
on that
desk
says
bin.
hashtag trash talk. And when you open it, it's got the trash talk theme. Sting, jingle, whatever.
It's like Dave's phone.
It says trash talk. Unbelievable.
Trash talk.
And that's not everything.
Cool. What else?
I mean,
is
we
there?
should really get into the points before you reveal the next gift that they've used a copyrighted sting there. In
Oh,
the
it
present.
I think what it is multiple trash talk bins. So we've all got a
There's
trash
one for
talk.
each of us.
Yay!
Yes.
I wonder if they
I
We've
want
got a
my
bin
bin.
each.
they all say trash
Oh,
talk.
I want
as
my
well.
bin so bad.
It's a
So
shame
one's
we-
black, one's green.
This is incredible.
It's a shame we might.
I don't
ne-
like being remote right now.
One's gonna be
no,
brown,
We
it's
got,
gonna
we
be
got,
It's a shame we might never see each other again. I'm gonna have to take pictures of these so we can upload them on Schmedia.
Definitely.
And the third one, obviously, is
You're gonna have to film it as well as going trash talk.
another bin
No,
here.
it's a blue one.
It's a
this
signed
one.
dildo.
What colours do
I
you
want
want,
the green one.
guys?
I want the green one,
not
please. Green one,
precious about-
please. Green one, please.
Well,
Green one.
we're asking the guy that can't see colours, but can I have the black one?
I know, he doesn't know.
Once you go black
I'll
bin,
say
you
trash
never
talk.
go back.
Trash talk! This is the coolest thing.
Incredible.
So did they
This
get them
is an
personally
incredible
made?
Yeah,
gift.
Who fucking made them, or did they make them themselves?
I don't know. I'm blown away. I'm absolutely blown away.
I am absolutely blown away. This
How
is
cool are
amazing.
those
It's the
guys?
greatest,
It's the-
most thoughtful
This is
gift I've ever had.
expensive merchandise. We could give these away as a prize.
Are you suggesting that's what we should do? Benson?
I don't want-
fucking sell these.
Yeah.
No, Benson.
I don't want to
They're
get mine.
ours.
No,
I want mine.
Yeah, massive shout out to the Channel 84 Variety Show podcast. Go check them out. They're great, and that's amazing. Thank you so
Woo,
much.
That was awesome. That's
is the
great.
coolest
thank
thing
you
ever.
so much. Really, thank you.
And it does really kind of prove that everybody does just latch on to the weirdest things, doesn't it? Everybody runs with the trash talk. Everybody wants all the trash talk. So,
I
yeah.
know.
Has anybody got any trash talk, or have you got something else that you can bring to me? I've got.
I think we've had enough trash talk for this episode.
That's fair. That's fair enough. I have got something else that I did want to discuss with you, though. That sounds a bit serious, doesn't it? And do you know what?
It does sound very serious.
It is serious. So we've had all of these questions coming in.
It's a good job you sounded serious then.
Yeah, we've had all of these questions coming in from our listeners, and I think this is something that everybody wants to know. So I'm going to ask you the question. I'd like you to be as honest as possible. Are you a sit sprinkler?
Oh, what? Sorry?
Come on, you heard me. I said, are you a sit sprinkler?
A what?
I
don't know
sorry.
what you're saying.
I think what you're saying is being
sprinkler?
lost on a sit sprinkler.
No, sorry. You need to be professional here, guys. I want to know, and I think everybody wants to know. Everybody deserves to know. Are you a sit sprinkler?
Sit sprinkler.
A Sitzpinkler. It's German for somebody,
Sitzpinkler.
a man who sits down to pee.
Oh,
It's not.
a sit-down peer.
Depends what time of
drunk I
day
am.
it is.
Yeah, and what time of day it is, yeah.
If it's 2 a.m., I'm having a sit down wee.
Really?
And if it's like first thing in the morning as well and I'm a bit like tired, yeah.
So it's a regular. I think I've probably only done it like maybe 5-10 times in my life. Usually when hungover, or it's not a night.
Do you know
really.
when you poo?
That's a completely different conversation.
What's that called? A shit sprinkler?
Yeah.
Oh, shit sprinkler, yeah. No, I don't
Scheiße
mind having a
sprinkler.
sit-down wee. It stops the
nothing
spray
wrong with
as
it.
well. I do like stopping the
yeah.
spray, especially when you got to clean your own bathroom.
So give me some.
If you lived alone, Sam, you might have a different opinion on this.
Give me some percentages. Give me some like ratios. How often do you sit down to do your pissing?
Oh, like once a month, if that.
Right, so it's not a regular.
I'm more
thing.
regular.
And it's very
I'm
rare
more
that
regular
it's
than
very
that.
rare that I get up at 2 a.m.
Definitely once a week.
Once a week. Wow.
I have to. I get up at like 5:30 a.m. sometimes, and sometimes you just want to sit on the toilet and play with your phone when you're
I wondered what you were going to say.
pissing
then.
for ages.
You can't play. You can't play with your penis whilst it's in the toilet in the basin.
Yeah, come on, that's just silly.
It's just bloody silly.
Well, I saw an article and I was like, wow, it blew my mind a little bit. So the reason the
Wow.
Germans call it, they love it, the Germans. 62% of German men
clean.
all enjoy sitzpinkling.
It's clean, mate. It's much cleaner.
Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons as well. So you're less likely to splash around and get airborne particles of piss on your toilet on your toilet brush. I don't think that matters as much on your toothbrush.
Do you close the lid?
my toilet
after
brush
when
has
you
got wee
flush
on
as
it.
well? Do you close the lid
Before
when you
you
flush?
No.
Yeah,
Before
before
you
you flush. Yeah, before you flush.
Yeah,
Why
because the
not?
germs, because the poo flakes
But
go
it
everywhere.
sprays it everywhere.
I like a bit of
Yeah.
spray. Like a bit of spray.
Your fucking bathroom's
Not
filthy,
poo.
Sam.
like some poo
If you're about to
particles flying
flush,
around.
you close that lid. You don't want all that stuff flying around your bathroom.
Never close the lid, no. Not a lid closer or a sitzpinkler. But yeah,
Gross.
62% of Germans. And
Is
I
it
thought,
because-
wow, the UK are really low down. Like 27% in the UK. Only 27%. Japan, 70%.
Yeah, but in Japan,
Yeah, but that
toilet
is
sits you down.
cleaner. Yeah, that's
It's
and the
not
toilets
Russia.
there- the toilet seats are fancy.
Yeah, but no,
in
no.
Japan.
Because, yeah,
They like
Japan
clean
is
you
like,
and everything, don't they?
Yeah, and it takes you up into space to make sure that nobody
Yeah,
can smell
it
your
does.
farts. Brings you back down.
Fantastic.
You got a TV in there,
toilets in
heated
Japan.
seat.
Tickles your
It squirts
balls.
water at your bum, tickles your balls. a bit
Yeah,
of
it
an
does give a
air
little
thing on
tickle.
you.
Checks you
Do you
for
ever clean your? Do you,
checks you for testicular cancer.
I
That's,
think, like,
that's a
England-
thing
or the-
now. That should be a thing.
It should definitely be a thing.
Should
Your toilet seat
like
checking you
a
every
little
day.
scanner. Yeah, just a little rectal scanner. on your
Definitely should be
toilet.
a thing. 100%.
That'd be horrible though if you just went for a shit and then your toilet told you
You've got
you've got butt cancer. Ah!
how would it deliver that message to you? It's like a warning
go,
alarm, or would it just say you've got cancer, mate?
It's that trombone.
Oh, he goes ding ding ding.
Or it just automatically sends an ambulance to your house with no warning. Your toilet
Doctor is
informed
on
us.
their way. Don't tell you why. Just doctor is on its way. Oh, what's happened?
Yeah, so
That would be pretty horrific.
I don't know if it's a myth or not, but if you piss on a pregnancy test, if a man pisses on a pregnancy test and it comes back positive, it means you've got prostate cancer or something.
That doesn't sound right.
I reckon that's a bit.
I said it might be a myth, but I've read it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I would suggest that.
You produce a hormone as a male that is similar to one that a woman produces when she's pregnant, but you only produce it when you've got cancer.
Pregnancy hormone.
The pregnancy hormone.
I mean, that'd be a really useful thing to know if that was true, wouldn't it? You'd think they'd share that far and wide.
Everyone would do it, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Giving
Maybe
out
it's
fucking.
Maybe it's just
go
coincidental
to
that a guy
to
pissed on a
everyone.
steak.
I don't know about
Oh,
you.
that's a good
Positive.
point.
I'm
Big
going to go to the
Pharma
doctor. You
Big
got
Pharma
cancer.
won't like it.
Big Pharma won't like it. No.
Don't know about you guys, but I hate
Can't
going
give
to the
out
doctors
pregnancy
if I think something's genuinely wrong with me. That's when I'm
What
least
if
likely
they
to
told
go
you
to the
something was
doctor.
wrong?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I actually think I'm actually genuinely ill here. I'm not going to the doctors because they might tell me
I
that
might
I'm
be dying.
genuinely
I'm going to
ill.
avoid
Yeah.
hearing that.
Yeah,
I'm.
If I don't know,
I've got a,
then it's all good.
yeah, exactly.
I'm having an examination next week, which I think I've spoke about already on a previous episode. It's next week when it's happening.
A rectal one.
The finger in the bum hole. So I'm really nervous about
Bumhole.
that. I'm not nervous about the result. I'm pretty sure I'm like fully healthy and it's just a regular exam. But
You're just nervous
I'm
about
not-
enjoying it.
as I've said before, I thought they just kind of did a ultrasound or just prodded you from the outside. But
Okay, question for
I'm-
you.
I made the mistake of googling exactly what they're doing. It's not just a quick in and out. It's an in, fumble about a bit and then out.
Feel around a bit.
Apparently, there's a side to side action that happens as well.
Oh, mate.
I'm not overly keen on it, to be honest.
Ooh,
But we'll see what happens.
enjoyable.
Question
Oh, come
for
on,
you.
little surprise fun in the doctor's office.
If you could choose
I'm waiting.
who performs this examination on you, either. No, I wasn't going to say me or Adam. If that's why you laugh, if that's why you're laughing, I wasn't going to suggest that. Would you?
No,
would
those
you-
like Edward Scissorhands or
No. I was going to go with the simpler route of sexy young lady or gnarly old man.
well, it's quite interesting. This I can't remember if I mentioned this on the podcast before. When you're booking it, it goes because of the sensitivity of the examination. Do you have a preference on what gender your doctor is, or do you not mind? And me sounding, chill about it all. Well, I don't mind me. But now I'm regretting that. I think out of the two, I'd rather not have a woman fondle my testicles and put a finger in my bum
Yeah.
for that specific
I feel
reason.
like I'd want the
So-
old man.
So gnarly old
Plus, a
man
guy-
with slightly long
plus-
nails with grubbiness under them.
You can't add things on now.
I said
Yeah, but
gnarly.
he knows
I'm
his
just
way
describing
around,
gnarly.
man.
I know both male and female would be a medical professional, but would you rather the person who knows what they should feel like feel them, or would you rather the one who's never had their own set feel them and go,
Yeah,
"Oh,
but they might
that
know what
doesn't
they
feel
should
like my
feel like.
husband's."
I don't think it
get
would matter that
I just-
much to me, but also
I know they're
the
both
preference
professionals,
is
and
the
I'm
older
not
man, I think, because
And I'm saying it could go the other way. I'm not saying this is
you
against
don't want
women.
a sexy
and
lady
women
with a
being in
finger in your
medicals.
bum in the doctor's office.
Yeah, but they'll have a sexy lady. They'll have long nails.
No,
I've
they
been
don't
growing
want to
some piles up
associate.
there for
you
ages.
know,
I don't want them
these
chopping
things
them off.
God.
Imagine splitting
not
one
ready
of
for
your
harvest
piles.
yet.
Ooh,
Oh Jesus!
I hope the
not
lube it
grape
up, though.
season, is it?
What if they're going
Nah,
dry?
they're going in dry, mate.
And then the doctor walks in. That's gonna
Don't
be
think they're
awkward.
going to go in dry.
They're gonna spit on your butthole, mate. That's how
Oh.
it
When I
works.
was booking it as well,
It's going to be so
she went, "There's
fucking
no-"
dirty.
she went, "There's no free parking," and I went, "That's the least of my worries right now."
when she sticks her fingers up, you're gonna say, "Oh, can't
So
park
you're
there."
going to have to pay to park.
I have to pay for
That's
the
not a
privilege of
reasonable
getting
place to
my
park that.
my bum all fingered. Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with some
Yeah.
catchphase.
I mean, other
I can't say
people would
anything
pay.
whilst the testicles are being fondled because I could end up in prison. But as for the back door, I'm like, oh, steady on, son. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll do a live stream for the podcast.
You're going to get arrested in the doctor's office. You are.
Probably. Oh well, it'll
Right.
be fun.
Well, good luck with that. Has anybody got a question or topic from a listener they would like to share?
I've got a topic, and this comes from Georgia. who got in touch with us on Facebook. I think it was actually when I shared it on my personal page. We got some cracking engagement, by the way. Round of applause for the listeners this week. Twitter was going crazy, but Facebook. Yeah, then when I shared it on Facebook, obviously someone then comments on mine, not the original page, which is great for the algos. And I've never thought about this before, but I haven't stopped thinking about it since the question was brought up. Why, and this might be a UK only thing, but why does every single fish and chip shop advertise that they have award-winning fish and chips? Why do butchers say that they have the award-winning pies? And who is the official award board for these ceremonial things? And why are they giving everywhere an award? So I thought it was a great point. I've never thought about it.
Look, right.
Your local chippy, Sam, is it award-winning?
There's about 4 or 5 chippies within a couple of miles of my house, and all of them are award-winning. They've all won the fish and chip awards recently. Some have won the Yorkshire Evening Post Fish and Chip Awards. But yeah, they're all
the Yep one.
Yeah, they're all award-winning.
The thing is, though, I think they all. It doesn't say what year they won the award, right? So they could have won it sometime in the last 20 years once, and it's like award-winning.
Yeah, well, they're not lying, are they?
And is the award offered out every single day?
No, exactly.
Well,
it's not like a Michelin star.
Every year, wouldn't it?
There is one in my
maybe
local...
there's like 15 award ceremonies.
There could be like the Institute for Fish Fryers. There could be the National Fish and Chip Awards. There could be the Chippies.
The Friars Fish Foundation.
Regional Fish and Chip Awards as well.
Exactly. There could be numerous different awards. But also, there could be something devious going on, because it's like, if you were an actor, if you were a budding actor, and you tried to be like, I won the Oscar for Best Actor, you'd be like, no, you didn't. I saw it. It was Leonardo DiCaprio, you dick. But if somebody goes, we're actually the UK's #1 fish shop, it's like, oh yeah, I saw the National Fish and Chip Awards, so I can corroborate that information.
Live on ITV. Hosted by Anton Deck. It's the Friday Night Fish and Chip Awards.
The smelliest award ceremony in the UK. You can taste the grease in the air.
There needs to be an independent board who goes round confirming that these places are Fish and Chip Award winning fish and chip shops.
The award board.
And then they'll get a special... we have awarded the award to this fish and chip shop for genuinely winning the Friday Night Fish and Chip ITV award ceremony hosted by Anton Deck.
But then who's going to provide the award board with their awards for being the best award board?
All I'm thinking is it's going to create a lot of employment, is this. I think this should be on the next general election thing.
How do they sustain themselves, these awards? How can there be so many fish and chip awards?
It goes back around to there's so many levels that it goes back to the fish and chip shops.
They end up buying their own awards.
But yeah, you do definitely see it in butchers. I've seen that a lot. Not in Pat Butcher, but in butchers, generally when they sell pies. I'm trying to think where else, because there's a lot of people... In our local chippy, there's a certificate to say that the woman who works in the kitchen got like a good standard of cleanliness in the kitchen certificate, and that just seems like when they had certificates out of school,
stuff, though, isn't it?
But
a good standard, not even like a distinction
medal.
or a great one.
Oh, they've got
Mavis is all right.
No, just good, just like a C standard.
It's clean but not great. Because do you two ever rate your takeaways by, if you click on somewhere and even though the reviews are all really good and it says 2-star hygiene, you're like, nope, not risking it. Oh, hit my microphone. Do you ever check that on?
Absolutely, every time. Online? Every time.
Yeah, always.
But you could still get salmonella from a 5-star hygiene place.
You could, and
salmonella is really.
If they're particularly bad, they get like a really quick revisit. Sometimes they don't get a visit from the health and hygiene people for 3, 4, 5 years or something. But if they're really bad,
6 years,
they'll get another one within the next 6 months or so. So quite often, if you check it and they've got like a 1, if you check it 6 months later, they'll probably have a 5. But once you've seen them with the 1, it's tarnished it. There's one near me that we used to go to, and then we checked it and it was 1, and I was like, I'm never going there again. But for whatever reason, I checked it recently and it's up to a 4 now. And I'm like, still not going there. Still not going.
Yeah, well, this is the issue, and I've seen places where they've put on their description, it says 1 star because the hygiene people came out once and saw, a rat in the kitchen, but that isn't our fault.
What are you going to do?
Owners who had it 10 years ago. But yeah, we went away last weekend, and the coast isn't well known for Just Eat locations. But on one of the nights, we fancied getting a takeaway instead of going out anywhere, and the 3 options were all 2 stars. We starved to death.
So you starved, yeah.
That's not good.
I'm actually dead now. I'm talking from the other side.
And those 2-star places were all saying, award-winning food.
That's another one I've seen somewhere that offered award-winning Istanbul kebab.
I've seen, there is a kebab. That's big. That's big, the Kebab Awards. It's a big one, that. That's the highlight of my calendar, that.
Sam goes every year.
Yeah. No, the Kebab Awards is genuinely big. It is.
Channel 4, that one.
Hang
on, is it? I can't tell if you're being serious.
No,
You've gone high pitched. You're messing.
No, the Kebab Awards are a big one. Let me tell you about the. I had a look. There was one from.
He's googling.
You heard about the Takeaway Awards?
No, the actual Kebab Awards.
I can see him googling it right now.
I am googling it.
Just
the
the awards.
You're just hoping it exists.
No, it does. The British Kebab Awards. Someone from Leeds won it recently.
I get well annoyed.
Oh, that Greek place.
Yeah.
Tavasosseles.
No, it won that. Anyway, yeah, British Kebab Awards.
Tavasosseles.
That's where it's at.
Table Saltales.
Yeah. Hosted by Samuel L. Jackson. That's a lie.
I had it with his motherfucking keyboard on this motherfucking.
Look at him go.
Where's my motherfucking chili sauce?
But yeah, so I want it to be regulated going forward for the awards for the fish and chip shops. And also, it's false advertising. It isn't the rules against claiming that you're something that you're not.
Well, they may be legitimate. They may just have. Maybe they created their own awards.
You can apply for it. Like you ring the auction in person. They go,
This
right,
is
give
it.
us a £10 donation, and we'll send you an award certificate. Well done, you. Bribery.
Maybe like a kid from down the street was like, "You win my award for best place," and then they're like, "Award winning."
Oh, they someone goes in and goes, "Other week I got them for me. Best fish and chips I've ever had." Next thing you know, fucking A3 certificate on wall,
Award.
banner outside, reopening with a ribbon cut and everything. Just because some fucking Terry from down the road has gone, "Oh, best fish and chips I've ever had."
And there's a tiny little hyphen at the bottom.
It's actually annoying me now. Yeah, it's starting to wind me up the more I think about like how ridiculous it is. Next time I go into it, I go, bullshit.
Benson, you need to start policing it.
I'm going to start policing. Yeah, in fact, you know what? Good shout. I will regulate the Fish and Chip Award Board.
So, video idea or content idea. Let's do this. Let's go around some places with our microphones that have claimed and ask them where they won it, how they won it, what the situation was, who they were up against, who the finalists were, where the award ceremony was held, and can we see the trophy?
Roving reporter.
Yeah.
It'll be on Channel 4 or whatever next. What's it? Not Pandora. What's it called?
Panorama.
Dispatching.
We'll open Panoramas Box and dispatching like proper make it dramatic. I'm going to call it panoramic. You think you've been eating award-winning fish and
Panoramic
chips?
Awards.
And it's actually terrible. Well, thank you, Georgie. Was it Georgie that sent that question?
Georgia.
Sorry, got your name wrong.
Georgia.
Apologise.
Not Georgina. Not Georgie. Georgia.
Fair enough. Great question.
Yeah, thank you.
Not Georgie.
Cracking question. Never thought about it, and now I can't get it out of my mind.
And now you've ruined Benson's life, Georgia. Well done. Congratulations on that.
See us on YouTube when we're investigating them on the Panoramic show.
He'll never be the same person again. So, Adam, have you got a listener suggestion, topic, story that you would like to talk about?
There was one that I saw from David.
David?
That was, if you could listen to one from David. If you could listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, God. I'm going to say...
Well, whatever song it is, it's going to be torture.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, because you're going to hate it after a while.
433 or whatever it's called.
Song.
The sound of silence.
122?
Cage songs.
Yeah, it is a sound style. It's 422, isn't it?
422. Sounds about
423, right. Something like that.
Something like that.
It is.
Go on, Google.
This
that
guy.
means you won't be able to hear. You won't be able to hear any music ever again. That's amazing that you have that.
I'd rather hear no
John
music
Cage.
ever again than the same song over and over
Really?
again. Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, I definitely would. So it'd be that one. So John Cage, what is it?
Oh, so either way, you're not going to be. Either way, you're not going to be able to hear any music ever again. Are
I think
you?
it is
Besides the song
422.
you choose.
Yeah. So there's for those that are not initiated, 433, song by John Cage, just 4 minutes 33 of silence. It was an artistic piece. Well done. Congratulations.
Try getting it to. Oh wow! Look at you.
Oh, come on, it's bullshit. It's like that Unmade Bed, isn't it? That won the Turner Prize or whatever it was.
The art award.
Yeah.
It's like that fish and chip shop down the road. That won
That won the best fish and chips, and it was just empty newspaper. It was like, oh, it's a statement on the poverty of society. Yeah, fuck off, you award-winning bastard. Yeah. Yeah, 433, John Cage, 4 minutes 33 of silence. I would rather listen to silence for the rest of the time than one particular song. Because I suppose you don't have to listen to it all the
2001: A
time.
Space Odyssey.
I'm kind of taking this as though you've got to listen to it on repeat, aren't I? The question was if you could only listen to one song.
No, you could listen to
Right.
it like 10 times in the rest of your life. Like, It's just
Okay.
one song. You can only ever listen to one song ever again if you listen to a song. You don't have to listen to it.
Possibly the theme from Grandstand.
How does that go?
Da 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 do 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 do.
I like it that we've both gone for themes and not actual songs here.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
then
what I mean.
choose
I
the Blue
know.
Peter theme.
You choose the Blue Peter theme's shit, mate.
The Blue
Get
Peter
fucked.
theme.
It's not
Fuck
done.
off.
I like the version that Mike Oldfield did.
Fuck
Very
yeah.
good version.
Yeah, okay. What about you, Adam? Have you got a song?
Safety dance. Forever.
You can dance
and
if you
ever.
wanna.
You can leave your friends behind.
That's a good song. I thought
Just
you were going to choose
forever,
Enter
that-
Sandman, being such a huge Lars Ulrich fan.
Oh, I love Metallica. God, do you not know? I think they're so
I'm just-
good. I think they're great. I think their drummer's the best drummer in the world.
It's
Definitely
so freaking
worth
cool.
the money
It's
he gets paid.
so straight edge.
Right. Well, I've got
So
a final
good.
question.
Don't talk to him about getting paid. The final question.
Final question for tonight.
Like
Anyway.
Napster.
And
Final question for tonight,
I think
anyway.
it's one that we have to cover because several people said, "Oh yeah, that's a great question." I don't know why they think it's a great question or why it needs to be asked, but ask
So you
it
think
I
it's a terrible
shall.
question?
Well, no, it's a funny question, but I don't know where we're going to go with it. But the amount of people that said, "Yeah,
Over
that
there.
question, please." So it came from none other than JT, our loyal
Of course it
friend
did.
and listener. JT, thank you ever so much for
The T
everything
of the
you do
J's.
for the podcast.
He's not that loyal. He doesn't have us mentioned in his bio like Shireen now does.
It's true that. True that.
Shireen.
See, Shireen's not got a question, but she's getting a mention. She gets one every week. So the question from JT was: if you could put or have one condiment in your belly button, what would it be?
Oh, yeah, I
and
saw
why?
this one. This is fucking weird,
Shower
right?
condiment.
'Cause-
Body soap.
right, okay, but like, what am I doing with this condiment? Am I dipping chips in it? Am I giving it to someone? Like, oh, you're missing this mayonnaise. Like, why is it in my belly button?
Well, this is for you to decide. You tell me.
I've got a huge issue. I've got a huge issue with my belly button.
Is
I
it an
can't
outie?
even
What
hear
way?
it, nor can anybody else. No, it's an innie, but it sends this weird shock thing through my body, and I don't like
Oh
it.
yeah, but everyone gets that when they
And-
poke the belly button.
Oh, I hate it. I hate touching him in my belly.
I hate it.
It's making me-
It's horrible, isn't
Does
it?
it make you? This is a genuine question that I'm
It-
going to ask on the podcast.
It feels
you-
like if I
you
push it
finger
too
it properly,
hard,
does it make
it's going to go
It's gonna
right in.
pop.
does it make your willy tingle?
Yeah. Yes, it goes straight down though.
You
Doesn't
get
it
it-
go straight
I'm s-
down?
Yeah.
It's like at the base
so
though.
glad
It's
that
like
isn't
at the
just me.
base.
I can count.
No,
I
it's
can
just a
cancel that
weird
appointment next
thing.
week now. Like,
My belly button makes me
Oh.
tingle.
I don't
No,
need
it
it
is-
anymore.
it's
Just, it
definitely
turns
a
out
weird
everyone's belly
thing.
button tingles the penis.
No, I don't
so I
like
wouldn't
it.
be able to put a condiment. I won't be able to put a condiment in there.
Well, you have to. This is the question.
I have to.
Yes.
Are you going to make
question? Yes, of course I am. It's the question.
I've just told you at arm's
What
length.
condiment would it be?
Like,
what condiment? Benson, for you, it could be fucking mayonnaise because you can't open the sachets.
oh, true.
What
How
condiment do you always run out of?
What do you mean?
You weren't there, man.
Everybody
We've
knows. It's
discussed
all
it a
over the
few
internet.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is true. Benson cannot open mayonnaise sachets.
Every other sachet is fine.
It is his Achilles heel. Mayonnaise sachets, he can't do it.
Mayonnaise. I would go all out and put ghost chili extract condiment.
You would just burn, and it's that close.
Make your penis
it's that
sting.
close to your insides. There's only a thin membrane there. You're just gonna fucking burn its ass through, and then you'll be like,
might as well.
You're just gonna burn a hole in your belly button. That's what you're gonna. You may as well just pock acid in there. Fuck it.
There you go. That's my answer. Adam, thankfully, he explained the.
So
ins and outs of it
you
as
won't
well.
even have any spice, but you're gonna stick the hottest chili sauce in your belly button that you don't like things going in.
Yep, that's the Benson way.
It's just gonna get fucking balls out, man.
Yeah. If you're gonna make me do it, I'm gonna torture myself. So I'm gonna put vinegar in mine. Do you want to know why?
I don't know.
That is putting acid.
Why?
That is putting
Go on,
acid in your belly
Please
button.
tell us.
Well,
Is it good for cleaning it or something?
So yeah, that's it, isn't it? Anytime you look, if you ever Google something, how would you get this stain out of this, or how would you
Get
clean
vinegar
that?
on it.
Everybody's a bit of vinegar, a bit of bicarb soda, do that, cleans it right up. And I don't really like cleaning in my belly button. I don't like getting in there. I don't like getting in there. So
I don't.
if I stick
Do you
some
use a
vinegar
cotton
in
swab?
there, it's going to give it a nice spring clean. Do I use a cotton swab
It's not though, is it?
in my belly button? No, it's making me contort.
Yeah, is
Talking about
it making your penis twitch?
Well, no, but you are.
Mine's
Are you poking your
Mine's
belly
twitching so
button,
much.
Benson? You're poking your belly button, aren't you?
No, my hands are here. I've got a full circuit going on down there, though. When I wash it, then I have to get the really powerful
Jet wash.
nozzle,
A pressure washer.
the jet nozzle on the shower. 'Cause the idea is that it hurts
fucking
that much that
burning all through.
I can't feel the uncomfiness because it just hurts at that point. It's quite a clever way of doing it.
So first I'm going to put some hot sauce in, then I'm going to get the pressure washer on it, and then I'm going to
Your
stab
belly
it with a
button's
pencil.
fucking nightmare,
Then a bamboo
mate.
shoot.
It's an
A bamboo
absolute
shoot's
horror
going right in.
show.
Oh, it's making me go funky. Oh, I don't like it.
Come on, Adam, what are you sticking in your belly button? What condiments going in
Come
there?
on, lad.
I have no idea. I'm never really in need of a condom. I like hot sauce. Hot sauce is good, but I wouldn't want it in my belly. I wouldn't want any of these things in my belly.
Didn't you enjoy that habanero jam, was it?
I do eat this habanero chili jam.
Don't
very
ruin the
good.
habanero jam.
But that's like a chutney. Is that a condiment? Yeah, it kind of is.
Anything's
It is
a condiment.
good.
If it's liquid form, it's a condiment.
Yeah, I do like that stuff. Maybe I just carry a bit about just in case I have something good. Just put a habanero jam on it.
Yeah, maybe you could be like the guy at the party that's got the lighter. You know, anyone got or a bottle opener? Anyone got a bottle? Yeah, I got a bottle opener. Hey, he's a cool guy. Anybody got any ketchup on them? Well, as you mention it, here you go. I don't
Just
think I'm
squeeze your belly button. Yo, bro, I got you.
Hey, this guy's all
Just
right.
across the burger. Bit of fucking belly button fluff in it.
Let me just clean that lint right off. Hey, Todd's a
Extra
dude,
flavour. That lint's been there for 4 days. It's been maturing.
That
mate.
lint. It's not fucking chocolate.
We're letting that one hang.
We're just gonna let it hang. What condiment would I
You let it
choose?
hang. Adam left.
What's the most gross
Fuck you.
one?
The most gross condiment?
It would be mayo. I reckon would be the grossest to keep.
I think
the
mayo's a
egg.
very sticky condiment. Yeah.
sticky
Or
condiment.
salad. It's when left because the egg. What's it?
It's not
do?
like treacle, is it?
breaks.
I mean, you could have keep treacle in there. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sticky.
Nothing
Maple
sticky.
syrup.
I hate being
Oh,
sticky.
chocolate,
Bit of maple
chocolate,
syrup.
strawberry sauce, strawberry
Chocolate
sauce.
spread. Bit of
Chocolate
honey. Bit of honey in there.
No, nothing
Oh.
sticky. You'll never get
But
it
when you
fully clean.
If you but if you let it solidify and take it out, all of it comes
It
out.
wouldn't solidify. The body warmth would keep it just enough liquid.
Runny that every time you stood
Runny.
up, it just went.
Runny, honey.
How do you? This is what we've not asked. How do you keep a condiment in your belly button? How?
Have you not
Without
got a belly
it
button
falling
lid?
out.
Have you not got a belly button lid? Mine's got a little lid.
Just a cap, a little cap to cap it off.
Mine's got a little
When
fold,
Sam
fold
opens
over
his up,
lid.
it goes trash talk. And he's got the Killer Rabbit logo.
It says belly banter.
I want to know how you're meant to keep the condiment in the belly button.
You have to
fall out.
kind of walk around like you're doing a limbo permanently.
Like
Have you seen
partially
people
backwards.
People do shots, don't they, from belly buttons? They do body shots.
Yeah, but they lie down for that
People-
usually.
Yeah, but there's no.
Imagine doing a shot
shows
out of
the
someone's
rules of how
dirty ass
to
belly
be.
button.
I think when you go for your medical checkup, you should have some condiment in your belly button.
You don't get your
And if the
belly button
doctor
out.
asks, just be like, if the doctor asks what it is and why it's there, just be like, no, it just gets made there.
Yeah,
Just comes
be
up.
like, what do you not?
Don't you have a condiment squirter belly button?
Wait,
like mine's got
It doesn't make
add-ons.
your penis twinge. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll walk in with
when
the
he-
con-
when
with
he
the
says-
condiment in my
well-
belly button and a fish and chip award.
When he gets his fingers ready, just lift your shirt up and go ready.
I'll just open my mouth or something. Ready. I might say something.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Thanks for the question, JT. Much appreciated. Thank you ever so much.
Mhm.
And you've weirded us all out. Yep.
Very much so.
Sufficiently
Thanks,
weirded
JT.
out,
Yeah.
guys. Ready to move on? Righty ho, everybody. We've come to the end of an episode of Killer Rabbit Podcast. It's been slightly different this one, but we thank you for supplying the content. And if you would like to send in your questions, topics, while we get our shit together and get our lives sorted out, and Benson gets those worms tamed, and Adam gets his stuff sorted, and I get my stuff started. While all that's going on, send us questions, topics, suggestions, whatever you like, and we can use that to shape future shows.
If Benson
Future
keeps condiments in his bumhole, he'll definitely tame some worms.
I think
I
there's
imagine doing a mustard fart.
there's an award ceremony
Spraying
for
that mustard everywhere.
There's an award ceremony for that as well.
Mustard farts.
Or worm
worm
taming,
taming.
whichever. You select whichever you want. So yeah, if you would like to get in touch, do it through the usual ways. Find us on the socials at killerrabbitpod or email us at killerrabbitpodcast@gmail.com. Come find us, say hello. Find us on your podcast player of choice. Give us a nice, sexy, juicy 5-star review. Come and tell us that we're
Sexy,
the greatest podcast in the world, and then we can stick it on the front of our podcast
Award-winning
artwork.
podcast.
Yeah,
Just give
award-winning
us a
podcast.
random award. Just any award.
Oh yeah, do give us and we'll stick it. We will stick it like greatest pies, and we'll just put it on the front of our podcast artwork.
So we're like, what award did you win? Yeah, we got a pie award.
Yeah,
for
we're an
making
award-winning
best pie.
That's a good
podcast
point.
for best fish and chips.
Have any of us ever won an award? Because we can then claim that we are an award-winning podcast.
I won a Tarzan competition at Haven Holiday Park when I was 7.
Wow,
Oh,
you've
amazing.
been keeping that one in the bank.
That's it.
You were
That's
ready
it,
to say that
Tarzan.
one.
You
Yeah.
are winning. That's it. Award-winning.
Podcast, yeah.
Right,
Award
update
winning
all the
podcast.
social medias.
Best Tarzan. Yeah. Oh, pretty good, huh?
Best
It's a good
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
That was a good
I thought you were going
Tarzan.
to start blasting out Phil Collins, but yep, that was good enough.
Or swinging from the vines in my room.
If
How many
that's what
vines do you
got
have
up
in your
to.
room?
17.
What kind of vines are they? European or African?
They're award-winning vines, you know. They
Yeah, they are.
claimed gold at the Vine Awards 2022.
Who did they beat?
I was going to suggest a name there, and all I had in my mind was Barry. Barry
Barry
Jones.
the Vines.
Barry Vine's Vines. So we've been having a lot of fun recently about the fact that I cannot come up with names on the spot. It's who is it? It's either Barry, Gary, Little Timmy,
Jimmy. Because that's what I realised last
Greg.
week. You know, when you talked about the Monopoly boot, you had great uncle Jimmy. So you got great uncle Jimmy and little Timmy.
Yeah, can't do it.
Barry, Gary, Sam, Adam. Sometimes you throw a Jensen in there.
Sam Adams.
Can't do it. Sorry. So if you go back and listen to previous episodes, you will see how bad I am at coming up with names on the spot. So yeah,
It's
that's
true.
that.
It's fact.
Yeah,
Right
thanks for
Sure,
suggesting the content. We're going to get the fuck out of here. This has been Killer Rabbit Podcast. I've been Sam.
I've been Benson.
And I've been Adam.
Bye for now. Bye.